Oh, Pearcey, it's good to sit down and chat, and we'll focus on the goalkeepers with you, of course. Let's start with Joseph Anang, who arrived last week and is now unavailable. Can you tell us what happened and how serious the injury is?
Well, first of all, delighted to get Joseph. Known him for a long time, seen him come through at West Ham, and we tried hard to get him earlier. He's obviously was on loan in Ireland. But yeah, he joined us last week, trained a couple of times, but then just a freak injury in accident in training. I think it was Dobbs that stood on him, both went for a ball, both really quick, aggressive, and it was just one of the freak things. So he's got a knock on his arm, and unfortunately it's cracked a bone in it.
And it's 5-6 weeks, you're thinking?
That's what we're told at the moment, yeah. Yeah, he's got a big pot on now, and I don't think he's able to do anything for a good few weeks anyway. So, but we'll keep him involved. You know, he's keen to stay around, and you know, we can get into him tactically, and he can do some other work, and I can keep ticking over till he's ready to come back and put pressure on Joe. And
you mentioned he is one that you've been after for a while.
Yeah. Obviously, coming back to pre-season, we had no goalkeepers. Wasn't allowed to sign anyone. So the first day I turned up pre-season with no goalkeepers. Obviously Joe was on our list, and when we eventually were allowed to sign, we took Joe Wildsmith. Yeah, obviously looking for another one. We took Scott Loach. Scott's come in, great experience. He's got an unbelievable amount of games behind his belt, and he's coming to push the other two, which he knew that role, and he's brilliant at it. You know, offering them support. And Joseph was the final one we wanted to get in for the way we played. Obviously knowing him from his time in the West Ham Academy, watching him, and obviously going out and playing games, getting experience, and it fits perfectly to put a battle on between him and Joe, who's come in and done really well so far. So, but they both know what's happening. The shirt's up for grabs, and you know it's just going to improve on both and the team.
I will come back to Joe Wildsmith and Scott Loach in a moment or two, but just generally, what qualities do you look for in a goalkeeper, and how much does that depend on the style of play and what the manager wants from them?
Yeah, and first and foremost is someone can keep the ball out of the net. I think that's the most important thing coming from me. Obviously, but the way we play and the way we played last year, we're asking keepers to do something that's really alien to them. You know, we're asking them to play high, we're asking them to be the main controller really, and set us off on the attacks and be really comfortable with the feet. And but like I say, you know, the main thing is keeping the ball out of the net for me.
And I know increasingly that is a job that more and more clubs want goalkeepers to do. But I think Ryan Alsop was an example last season. He sort of had to grow into the role, didn't he?
I think Ryan was lucky where Keller was playing first, and he sort of seen it visually and picked up on it. We knew Ryan's attributes, kind of thing. So he actually seen it in practice first before he got a chance to do it, but then he took to it and learnt really quickly and done an unbelievable job on it. Hence, he got the move.
Let's go back to the goalkeepers that you have now. Joe Wildsmith was the first to arrive. How pleased are you with the start that he's made?
Yeah, really pleased. So again, knew Joe through the academy system. Since he was at Sheffield Wednesday, he always followed his career kind of thing. I think we felt lucky really where Joseph was victim really with the academy system, where it was an easy one for them up there, and never really got, I don't think, the respect that he deserves. So we took advantage of that, signed him, and then he's got fitter since he's been here, improved, took on information, what we're asking him to do, and he's getting better every week. So hope it continues.
And 3 clean sheets in 5 league games so far. It's not a bad start.
No, nice. You know, obviously it's not just the keepers. You know, the defence have done brilliant. You know, the whole team has really defending the set pieces, showing a lot of resilience as well. So yeah, but obviously from a keeper's point of view, it's great to get a clean sheet.
And you mentioned Scott Loach and what he brings. He's sort of the perfect number 3 for you, isn't he?
Yeah. It's a role where, you know, because of the gap we had, you know, for the ages and that kind of thing, and the experience we was looking for. Scott, you know, 500 games under his belt, knew the role he's coming in as a number 3 to push the other two, not just be a training keeper and take it easy. He wants to come in and he wants to start his coaching badges as well. So he's going to join the academy to help the young ones come through and learn there as well, which will help him to extend his career. But he's a great lad. He's around them. He's always offering them advice. He's offering them, like, you know, do you need anything else? Can he help him anyway? So a perfect fit for us, really.
And I've talked to Liam and to Justin a lot about character when we've talked about new signings that have come through the door. And the thing I'll say for all the goalkeepers from my dealings with them, they just seem like really good blokes. Is that an important part of it
massive,
for you?
Yeah, massive. Like, you know, low maintenance, hard working, you know, great. It's a coach's dream, really. So you just need them to come in and work hard and just be like low maintenance and, you know, be great around people.
I wanted to ask about Harrison Fowkes as well, who does sometimes travel with you as that third goalkeeper and played an awful lot for the 23s, 21s last season. What's the plan for him this season?
A bit like Scott Loach, a bit lower down really. You know, he's at that in-between stage where he needs to play games, you know. But also we've got a couple of good young ones coming through. So Harrison first is, you know, we're going to try and get him games. We're going to try and get him a loan soon, kind of thing. But he's also great to have around the younger boys to help them come through as well with his experience and know-how. You know, it's really important for that.
How difficult is it to develop goalkeepers in terms of finding the matches?
Yeah, really difficult. Even like the lower non-league clubs now are all wanting experience. So, you know, no one wants to keep without experience, but you don't get experience without playing, catch-22. So it's really hard, and it's like as and when they come up really. So we're always pushing and looking even for our younger keepers to go out, and we've done it over the years, sending them to like the non-league clubs around here. And it, you know, it helps them. They can go out there and, you know, sample men's football, you know, get toughened up a bit kind of thing. When they come back here, it should be a lot easier.
That's the goalkeeper specific stuff out the way. More generally, another good performance on Saturday when a goal was the only thing that eluded you. How frustrated is everyone after that? Yeah,
frustrated, but like, you know, got a lot of experience in that dressing room, you know, and they're all good lads and they know exactly what they've got to do. We're not panicking, you know. We'd rather be having the chances than not having them at all.
And 4 home games over the next 11 days, starting with the Cup on Tuesday. How seriously do you take this one?
Oh, really serious, because there's lads in there that like not getting had many minutes, so you know they'll be probably involved in the starting and looking to get the minutes in to get the fitness up and put a stake for a first team shirt.